Good night, Capiche.
Good night, Capiche.
I know it sound like I sung it myself.
I got you.
Woo, welcome. Man, what's up, everybody? How everybody doing? To another Burn Live Good Night Capiche show. You know how it goes down, where we talk about anything and everything. And heck, if there's a good topic to talk about, let's talk about it. I think the best thing to talk about right now is obviously FIFA World Soccer in America.
Obviously, that's the first thing that came to my mind for sure.
That's the first thing came to your mind.
No, I'm playing. I know it's huge right now. It's just hard to focus on.
Go ahead.
Uh,
It's hard to focus. Well, of course, that's not on your mind. You got a new one.
yeah, I was about to say, my every 2 to 3 hours we be having the great or every 2 to 3 hours we be staying up for 40 minutes and doing our thing and feeding the baby, making sure he's good, and then right back to it. Eat, sleep, poop. Eat, sleep, poop.
Yeah, but you used to it, you know. You like you like John Wick of it. Just come from-
Dude, there's people with I'm finding out there's like TikTokers with like 12 and 14 kids and shit, and so I'm nowhere close to some of these people apparently.
Oh, yeah, I know somebody with 16. I know somebody with 14.
Yeah, that's a lot of babies. I don't think my wife would go and give me that many babies. I would give them to her though. Yeah.
Well, we should be just happy that we can produce and create, recreate, and all them good things.
I'm ecstatic to be, partners in life with this wonderful woman, to have our children and teach them and help them grow and adapt to the world as it comes.
That's what's up. Well, other than that, buddy, FIFA American soccer is here in America, and there ain't Florida, Texas, Kansas City, Missouri, LA.
Money.
Oh, we evened out now.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, I was outnumbered. My bad.
Hey, it's been a while, man. It's been a while.
Right, I'm never up at the same time as this homie. He always gets off work late as shit.
So I don't know. Been popping up on, well, technically not my timeline, but people's timelines have been shared. It is the celebration of people loving American culture and food and stuff. Like that's been a big itch. And people celebrating it, you know what I'm saying, and dissecting like, is America really a shithole, or is America one beautiful place that other countries been lied to? And is there more to America than what we know?
I think it's less about America, and more people hate the entitlement of Americans at times, in my opinion. Because America isn't really that bad a place. You got tourists that come from all over the world to come visit certain things here in the States, but
Yeah, you doing that fade out thing.
we haven't had a single damn issue in a while. Why is it starting?
About what?
The fading out thing you said?
Yeah, you know what? We have it until like right now. All of a sudden, it's not letting me in. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me reset the link. Let me reset the link. We can see the link, yeah. We gotta see the link, yeah. Reset. Oh, just reset. Did I send it? Nope. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm done with sending that part. My bad, gentlemen. That's what's up. What you smoking on? What's your strain? I remember that used to be something I used to always ask and stuff. What you smoking on? What's your strain?
And I used to have a name every time. I just kind of got there. It's got the stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Put some money in the economy, and we're gonna have.
It's like I don't know, man. I'm trying to see a good video where we ain't,
So basically, all the people who come over here for the World Cup, the little soccer tournament, they started to discover American culture and American food firsthand, and some of them just like going crazy for it. What they say, they was taking all the ranch sauce.
People taking ranch. People loving the small gas stations. I'm trying to get one without all the music. You know, these people love. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Here one. Rewind this from the beginning.
We're gonna put some money in the economy, and we're gonna have a right good time while we're doing it.
How big is that?
Bite. First bite, man. That's your first ever bite of Texas barbecue. What do you think?
Amazing!
Hey, that's a shark.
I love it.
Y'all heard that that person just described that barbecue? They don't sound foreign.
Bite of Texas barbecue. What do you?
He said that don't sound foreign.
They don't sound foreign, do they? They sound like they know good English and speak very well English. They don't sound foreign.
Most countries know how to speak multiple languages.
I was about to say, America's really the only place that doesn't diversify their languages as much as other places. Let's keep it above.
Man, he said that shit like, man, that shit was amazing, gang.
You can go up to a lot of people, and they're not even going to say that it's English. They're going to say they speak American.
And talk to me about why did you decide to wear it today?
Because we went to Fort Worth and we decided to try to be like locals as possible as we can. So.
Gonna come here.
Nah, every state that's hosting the U.S. Cup look like they getting some good business. It really looked like we're showing them a good time. I'm glad they, the states that picked, they picked and they're doing a good job. It really looks like that shit's fun.
What's up, Michelle?
Huh?
The comment.
An apology. And when I say we, I mean, I've got to say collectively, we owe the USA an apology. And when I say we, I mean the entire world. And that apology is needed purely because of how much judgment the world has thrown onto the US over the last few years. The American people are probably the most genuine, welcoming, humble people that I've ever met in my life. 100%, if you get the chance, go to the US and travel and see it for yourself. I promise you, you won't regret it. I've got to say,
that's big for him to want to speak for the whole entire world. Like, dog, you want to speak for 194 other countries, boy. That's bold.
That's bold, and everybody appreciate. I appreciate the gesture of just being an American. Like, tell them it ain't all bullshit, but I don't agree with his statement.
And see, that's where I expect. I ain't gonna lie, I expect Dot to I don't know. I don't trust you. I don't know. I do expect a lot of nah, I can't. I don't believe it. But it's a lot of reports from what I'm hearing.
Can't handle the heat. The heat is another level in America.
We are enjoying America so much since we have arrived. It is an amazing country.
Guys, the yellow school buses are real. Life, I thought it was just cartoon, not real. It's just for the telly. Blimey, it's real.
Okay, see, this is the small little stuff that amazes me that y'all over there making content about us Americans. Like the little yellow school bus is real.
Oh, that's not a far-fetched thing to think that they think, because that's all they see, and they probably think like, why is they always yellow? But
like I said, those small little details and things that they're sitting over here amazed over. It's some of the things that crack me up. Some things that have me jaw drop, like, really?
But don't you think if you went over there, you could say the same thing?
I don't know.
Like, oh my God, I'm in Britain. These motherfuckers really talk like this for real. I thought it was only on TV.
I mean, for us, it's chips, candies, and food.
Just the way they talk,
you think, yeah, but I don't know. What is a myth about another country that I guess we misunderstand?
Like they be eating sticks and shit in Africa. They eat sticks and stones and shit.
Bro, okay, so he kind of threw me off with that.
Oh, no.
But no. Well, yes and no, but I'm just saying, like in other countries besides Africa, what are some of the things that we get a misunderstanding about another country? Gentlemen,
I'm not from other countries, and I don't really have the algorithm that shows me what other people think of the U.S. So I really don't know.
I appreciate that one because I agree with you. Me neither. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why to see that content of her just simply over Yellow Bus is amazing to me, because for me to go over to another country, true indeed, probably everything over there is going to amaze me. Okay, so like the London double red buses, I guess would be equivalent, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I had to really like storm my brain cells to think of something. So I guess we'll be amazed to see that tall London bus and the double decking because me out here in Vegas, it is a lot more common. That's the reason why we got it out. You know what I'm saying? Where we got it from is out there.
Michelle can't get on the live stream.
No, I don't know. If she probably needs, I don't know. Tell people to reboot their phones or go through the actual web browser. You can't go to the web browser, go to the app. I don't.
I was about to say it's on the phone. There's like a lot of steps to it. A lot more than the computer.
Yeah.
Is this for real? There is people walking everywhere. There are women walking alone with fancy handbags, jewelry on, glasses on. They're not being harassed, nothing. Then, right here, you've got a park, clean and tidy. You've got squirrels that haven't been eaten.
You say squirrels that haven't been eaten, brother? Like, what part? Where are they at exactly? Because, like, depending on where you're at in the U.S., you might get the opposite.
He was in South
Clean and tidy.
He's not South Africa. He's from
South Africa, right?
So if you want to look up, all I know for sure is the World Cup is in Miami, Texas, Kansas City, Missouri, Seattle, LA. I know those major 5, and if I'm missing some states, it's just because I didn't recognize them when I seen them on TV.
But he is South African. He just says squirrels that haven't been eaten.
So in South African it must be common for
them niggas to eat squirrels.
Squirrels that haven't been eaten.
I can refill this 1,000 times.
No, slow down.
Yes, please. Thank you. I'm in paradise.
See stuff like that. It makes you like, man, damn, if I'm gonna go to this another country, I can't get a free refill. I'm paid to woo. But then money, currency is different. I get it. But hey, this is the enjoyment. That's a real smile. That boy, veins popping out his cheeks.
It's ground beef. I mean, look at the size of it. Look at and I got big hands. There.
It's just containers.
Just containers, what, to contain stuff?
Yeah.
But what if you want a soft mattress or a medium mattress?
There.
I'm not
Only
sure.
firm.
You hear it? It's the cicadas. The cicadas when they make that noise, I just love it. And it's so relaxing and it's so peaceful.
There's another bench, and it's not vandalized and broken and destroyed. If that was South Africa, gosh, first of all, I wouldn't be able to walk through this blimmin' park by myself.
And of course, everywhere.
So we do this every time, especially when I'm gonna have to go back to my boy again. You notice.
Not vandalized and broken and just.
You notice that they're not in what state? Because if they was in that state, I think he'd be saying almost the same exact thing. What state we always talk about?
What state? We're talking Chicago.
Chicago, boy, if they was having the World Cup up there, don't go to them parts.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't be able to do that.
Nah, he'd been saying the same thing.
Destroyed. If that was South Africa, gosh, first of all, I wouldn't be able to walk through this blimmin' park by myself.
And of course, everywhere, American flags. I wish we would have the same in Switzerland. where you could see all the Swiss flags. No, that's a good thing. United States flags. I like this. I like this.
Just took a walk all the way down there. Midnight. It's freaking midnight, and I'm completely safe. If a truck drives that slow in South Africa, they literally will break open the back and loot it.
There's honestly no way that this is normal. Look at this. Like, this is a high school stadium. What? Look at the amount of seats in this place.
On his way to Texas, what are you looking forward to most? Some big steaks, big trucks, and HEB. What you're not looking forward to? A 30 for now.
Shall we be appreciative of this or
Yeah,
not?
spend that money. Spend that money in our, spend that money in our
or
economy.
we don't care because they're being
But like I
fooled.
said, I think it's more of like people got an idea of America based off of how the entitled Americans have acted. Because like the only stuff that gets really boasted about and spread out on an international scale is like the negativity. Like, it has to be really remarkably good for it to get spaced out to other nations for some reason. Like you got TikTok, you got all the social medias and everything, but like doesn't really, I don't know, like the way I've talked to people throughout like the years, especially on video games and like the group chats, it always seems to be like movies or how things like get portrayed via story.
Money, you don't care?
I don't know.
I was the one getting stoned before the show, brother. Like, my man's over here chill.
I don't know. I guess I don't really care for self-glazing. It feels kind of gay. Oh, look. These Europeans think that we're cool. Who gives a fuck? I don't know. It's just kind of gay.
So it's kind of gay to be proud about your country. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, sure.
I mean, I could see how it could be like, because it do kind of seem like they just they doing that type of content for clout, not necessarily for whatever. It's just like, oh, look.
I'll put it like this. I was just talking to my girlfriend about this. So sometimes I'll be on Instagram and it'll be like a black guy reacting to rock music, like Alice in Chains or Slipknot or something. And they'll be like, wow, this is so cool or whatever, right? But there's like a whole genre of like TikToks or whatever the fuck where it's black people reacting to white people music and glazing it. And it's kind of just content farming where it's like whether or not they think the music is cool.
But can they think it's cool and it be content farming at the same time?
Yeah, it can be that, but it's kind of gay.
It's just
be
with
like,
the
wow,
world being
look,
the way it is,
these...
like recording everything, trying to put like everybody's opinion out there. It always seems like they're trying to get some sort of recognition, right?
Look, this person thinks that my shit is cool. You know, it's like...
I can see that, but I don't know, man. Because when I first listened to rock and roll music, I want to tell everybody. Like, man, listen to this shit. You know?
Yeah. No, I understand that. And I understand why Europeans do it. But, like, they do this every year where Europeans will come out to America and be like, wow, America's kind of cool. They do this every year. It's a content farm, you know?
Yeah, no, I can understand that because this can't be the first.
It's not just Europeans.
It's everybody. But this can't be the first
country.
World Cup that we had, though. I'm pretty sure we had other.
Well, if
things
you like
where-
from Djibouti, Africa, it's like, yeah, no shit, America's cool.
Right. We eating sticks and shit. Of course I'm going over there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Also, I wasn't gonna say it, but like that yellow bus thing, that right there is 100% a content farm. Europeans make that same TikTok like the past 3 years, like, oh, I thought the yellow school bus wasn't a real thing.
Wait till they find out about the short one. The short bus. I mean,
Oh yeah, the short buses.
it's gonna be real content farming.
So what's the main content that's on y'all timelines?
Man, I don't even know, man.
I've
My
been
shit
getting a lot
already
of
geared
cooking
to all
videos.
Chicago shit.
Oh, Chicago stuff.
All Chicago shit just pop up. All Chicago. It's crazy.
Most of my stuff is like Father's Day stuff or like upcoming video games. Like you got Ocarina of Time coming out. Of course, House of the Dragon popped up because it started yesterday.
Oh yeah. It has been a lot of video game stuff. Like it seems like a lot more video games are coming out. There's a lot of horror games that I'm excited about, like a Hellraiser game, a Michael Myers game. They got a Saw like multiplayer game where you're like trying to survive saw traps with your friends.
That sounds kind of dope, like a Mario Party Saw themed.
Yeah, no, that's actually how people have been describing it. Yeah.
That sounds dope.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
they got a lot of cool games. Like
sound like nobody's gonna be surviving that because to work together, get out of a saw trap never works out. But it does sound interesting to at least probably sit back on that.
Have you seen the Outlast trials? Doc?
The who?
I have not.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, like, that's the vibe it gives me is like Outlast trials.
I'll have to check it out.
That's what's up. So, are we supposed to be appreciative of U.S. and the soccer team? Or we don't care about that either? Like, fuck it. It's just.
Okay, about sports.
Are we winning?
Yes, we have been winning. We have
Okay,
made it.
let's go then.
I think it's the 32 that we just made it to.
To the round of 32 teams.
To the round of 32. Cause I literally checked this morning while I was at work because it was an old game on the screen. I was like, what the fuck is that? And it was like USA losing 49. I'm like, dog, they just won. I'm like, nobody's playing back-to-backs like that, or nobody playing every other day. But I don't know who we playing against, but sheesh.
No, I don't watch soccer, so.
I definitely don't watch soccer.
I definitely have no choice but to watch soccer at work at the moment. And so I do ask customers like, hey, who's your team? Who y'all think is gonna win? I heard France, Argentina, Mexico. That's like the major ones I keep hearing
Yeah,
over and over.
France and Argentina and Mexico for sure.
And I think most people that probably telling me are telling me from a gambling point of view, expectation. You see a lot of Mexican jerseys. I mean, Mexico really rooting and tooting out here. Well, I appreciate that. Ugh, I appreciate that. That's one thing I do. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I like seeing all the Mexicans and all the Latinos and all the friends, everybody wear their jerseys and be very celebrant. I like that shit.
I like it too, but it's crazy just to think of it how, for the most part, humans, we can come together for some sports now. We can come together for sports, but when it really come down to us coming together for the sake of coming together, nah.
See, here's the problem. I was actually thinking about that earlier, right? It's going to take a world-ending or a world catastrophe type problem for multiple nations, if not almost all nations, to work together, right? Why should we have to wait till that fucking point to work together? You know what I mean? It feels stupid.
Because people don't care enough, man.
Until they have to. Until they're forced to, correct.
Man, they're not.
I'll give you that.
I don't think they're gonna care enough at all, man. There's too many distractions and there's too much material shit that divide us. You know.
Cause we can show come to your country and come to a sporting event. Understand of what we heard on the news. Hey, your country doing this, your country going through that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, sporting event, I'm on my way. And that's true for me because I like F1 racing a lot. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, one of my favorite tracks I want to go see is the one in Berlin. Let Berlin be going through some conflict war and they still have the F1 racing. I'm out there, conflict or not, I'm gone. You know, them seat prices then got cheap. I'm out there.
But can I ask y'all something though? Like this is, I hate to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but don't that make y'all like wonder? Like, I mean, don't it make it to the point where like we know that the world leaders are just is all for show? Because we can be into it with Iran, Afghanistan, whoever. But every 4 years they do the Olympics. Like they stop the war. Like yeah, nigga, we still beefing, but we finna send our basketball players to come play basketball. Do you see what I'm saying, Money?
I think it stems from like long ago they understood conflict would always persist, but in order to like there has to be like specific boundaries set, right, for life and understanding, right? I guess it depends. Like that, I'd assume that like once everything came to about where we like had better communication, it was kind of discussed as an ordeal, right? Like there's certain like safe havens, right? You have certain rules in place globally, right? The Geneva Convention being one of the most known. So
during the American Revolutionary War, the British and American troops stopped fighting to celebrate Christmas together and have drinks. It's just pretty common for them to, or for people to be like, this is our, you know, little safe time, safe area, but we're going to get back to business and like the next day, you know? It's just kind of like an agreed upon break from
I think it's
just
like one of two
constant
things,
conflict.
to be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? For one, it's the sense of bragging rights. You know what I'm saying? My country won, and FIFA is soccer, and you know what I'm saying, Olympics is who can get the most the global gold. But also, it's a global economy. You realize how much revenue your country brings in. You kind of want to be a part of that. You want some of that money. You know what I'm saying? You got 116 countries all over the world coming to your country. They're going to spend that money. You want that because that helps your economy. Whoever's the leader at that time, that makes you look good because you brought this to your country and blah, blah,
I mean, your leader doesn't dictate it. It's chosen by a committee, so it doesn't make the leader look good. I want to go ahead
It
and
does
put
because
that.
the leaders still put themselves in for the bid.
No, it makes the country and the people that run what's being used good. It doesn't necessarily make the leader of the people look good. It's hard to make something that bad look good. Let's be honest. Come on now. Don't you revert back so soon.
You can say that all you want to, but yet again, these world leaders in these countries, when they're hosting these big things out there amongst the crowd, and yes, they at these bidding wars trying to get these events. You can say yes or no, but factually they are. So yet again, it's an economy thing that they're trying to
I
bring
think
to
they
the
had a
country.
bidding war to see who got the Olympic Games or whoever gets the World Cup or whoever. You think that's how they do that?
It is a bidding war, and then yeah.
I don't know. All I know is what LA.
And then it's a bit for the Olympics, a bidding war. Then it's a draft, if I'm not mistaken. They draft for what every. I think you have 8 years to prepare for the Olympics because 8 years in advance.
Ain't LA getting the 2028 Olympics?
2028, but they had
ever since they announced that. Well, they've been fixing Las Vegas. That's so it can be more appeasing to the people who come in.
Right, because they know they're getting all that money plus all this right here. You know what I'm saying? The FIFA World Cup, which I really slipped my mind about this, and not understanding how close it is being in LA. People coming out here to gamble, and then they shoot right back to the sporting event. So these things are lasting almost every day. They're not going to start winding down to what, 16, most likely. Come on.
So let me go ahead and just. It's
fact check.
You have several different ways that this is done. Yes, initially it is a bidding phase, but after that it is an evaluation and technical assessment by a committee, and then a final vote put up to the committee that chooses it. So it's not whoever outbids that gets you a spot in, but that doesn't determine who gets chosen. Just to make sure.
Okay, cool. I mean, that's what I was trying to iterate, but I'm glad you cleared that up. And it's still
just getting yourself there and spending a bunch of money to see if you're chosen doesn't necessarily, dictate.
It don't guarantee that you're going to get it, right? And it doesn't, you know what I'm saying?
So, there's no praise to be given. It's something that all the world leaders will do anyway to get a spot because it brings in a lot of money. We're not gonna sit there and spit on it and shine it for a minute. We ain't doing that. If the states are doing good at hosting, that's fucking wonderful. If people are enjoying the country, that's awesome. But that doesn't come down to one person that's been fucking shit up for 10 years.
I don't know. I don't know where you're going with that. So, I'm just gonna give you 2 thumbs up and say, yeah, sure, okay, whatever. And for those countries who, they go through whatever they can get that, I hope, they appreciate their country. I know a lot of people had fun in was that South America.
You might not get it, KP. But they're smart. They get it.
Cool. And I give them 100% pat on the back.
Way to go, audience. You're the real MVPs.
Yeah, sure. Take a cookie.
My whole thing is just,
hey, yo, hold up. For real. Yeah, I'll be back. You're good.
I just think the concept of, the Olympics and all these little games. I think it just proved everything fake to me.
What you mean by fake?
Just using my experience in life, how I grew up and where I grew up. It was 2 different gangs into it with each other, really want to kill each other. This shit is forever. We're not finna stop and play basketball with each other.
You're right, KP. I do deserve a cookie.
That's not the same concept. That's not. Because if 2 gangs don't like each other, but yet again, it was something that's going to come to their neighborhoods and bring their neighborhood money, and they can take advantage of it, they going to stop what they doing. Just like you said, they're going to stop what they doing if R. Kelly threw a concert in Chicago. So stop playing. They let that dude out for one day, one concert in Chicago only. Boy, stop playing.
If R. Kelly threw 1 concert in Chicago, it's going to sell out. It's going to be packed. I'm not saying the gang is going to stop killing each other for that. I wouldn't say that.
But that's what you said earlier.
I said it'd be packed. There you go.
And you said that for R. Kelly, they're going to stop. Just that one day. They're gonna put that difference aside and say the king is back.
Shit, man.
That's what you said.
No, I didn't say that the gangs. I did not say gangs will stop killing each other for our county.
So what you say, sir?
I said it'll sell out. People buy. I mean, they'll support him, regardless of what he's been convicted of. They gonna support him.
Sound like they in there, like swim well. But anyway, I don't know. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? The gesture. I wish I can go see one of the sporting events. How much are these doggone tickets?
That's a good question. I'm gonna look at because I don't know.
Like, are we really talking like, oh my gosh, prices $5,000, $2,000?
It says the minimum get-in prices range from $350 to $600 for standard matches, while the highly anticipated openers can cost well over $2,000 a piece. Knockout rounds, the get-in prices, resale sites commonly start at $3,200 and up, depending on the teams involved. And for the finals, you face the value that originally peaks around $10,990 for top categories, while premium front row tickets can exceed $30,000.
Boy, you want why? And we're gonna say why are we trying to get this in our country and people want to flock to it? Yeah, okay. That's revenue.
People taking out mortgages to go watch some fucking soccer is crazy.
Bloody mom, there's no milk in the fridge.
You know what I say
Mom, Snokes cottage cheese. You want to go to a soccer game in America?
Dude, that's not even food for the entire time that you're here. Travel, right? Hotel.
And that's none of other people that's getting to come up too, because them prices like that, like shit, that price is $10,000. I'm gonna charge you at least $2,000. I'm gonna charge you half of all of that just to come lay your head up in here. Now I'm gonna give you no 3-night deals, no 4-night deals, no elimination round deals. You're not getting none of that. Nobody's getting no deals. Well, there probably are package deals because hell, everything got to have somewhat of a package deal. And it had to be somewhat of a package deal. Fuck that. Going back to me saying going to Berlin and go see a F1 race, I hope that I can go get a ticket and a hotel in a room. Spend like good $600-$700. Get it early.
I know y'all ain't Trump fans, right? So how y'all feel about dude at the UFC thing saying that about Obama's wife?
It's like the 5th time we brought it up on this podcast.
Really?
On this podcast? Not here.
No, that's probably the 5th time me and Money talked about it. I don't know.
Because I can say I haven't talked about it at all.
We haven't talked about it.
UFC 250.
You gotta ask Doc the question.
Yeah, I guess my bad. What was the question exactly? Like, how do I feel about what he said about Michelle Obama?
Yeah.
I think after watching her speak about her husband, it is clear that you have the bottom of the bottom of the bottom when it comes to intelligence, trying to throw jabs at the top and it just doesn't really reach. If anybody watched that speech that she was talking about her husband, like you could tell like the difference in everything. Like the people just, we're tired of having idiots grab the microphone and say any and everything into it.
Right.
Would you guys watch that speech by chance?
No, I don't know nothing. What you talking
Are you talking
about?
about for the opening for his museum?
Yeah.
No, I did not watch the speech. I heard
I was
about
about
it.
to say, if you got time, I'm telling you, pull that shit up. This is a really good speech.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because I heard nothing about that. Just about all the people that lost.
A man out of breath, and the only thing he can say is Michelle Obama is a man, and like what's I'm from? What's the point behind it? I'm sure there's a point behind it, but like some dude wins a UFC fight. And,
that's a conspiracy.
I'm well aware of that, but like, just it does not make sense. You know what I mean? It's just people making up dumb shit to distract from other shit that actually matters.
Yeah, I agree. Because that, even if that was a conspiracy, true or false, or it's just whatever, it really don't even matter.
Yeah, I mean, my first question would be how'd she mother, certain children? But it is what it is. It doesn't really matter to or against. Oh, I thought Money was coming back. His cat done invaded the premises.
But it's like we having more cat problems than I have dog problems.
Cats are crazy, man.
Yo, the disrespect cats have is wild.
Oh,
They
man.
really don't give a shit.
You know,
I love cats.
yeah, they
I really
always
do.
say it. You don't own a cat. A cat owns you.
Cat owns you. Yeah.
See, that's why I got Snow.
Cat owns you.
Hey.
That's crazy. So are y'all boycotting Walmart?
I haven't heard anything.
What they do this time?
Right. What they do this time. I love that one.
Some baby got killed at a Walmart because they was allegedly stealing diapers or something.
Who?
How'd the baby
a police
die?
officer shot the baby?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
So
that's
why would it be
terrible.
Walmart's fault that the police officer shot?
Well, it was at Walmart. I
That's why
promise
I'm
you,
just
I really.
asking questions.
No, I get it. That's what I'm saying. I promise you, I don't know. I just been hearing little bits and pieces. I'm waiting on
Oh, go and look that up. Man.
maybe my resources
Yeah.
to drop. I'm waiting on somebody to drop a full. What's it called? Because right now it just scattered everything. A lady and her friend allegedly was in Walmart, and somebody called the police on them saying that they were selling diapers. People said if you go to the checkout line, you have a receipt. But in the car, I guess the police officer was telling them to get out. The girl held her baby up. This is, like I said, allegedly. Held her baby up and told them people, no. Her friend stepped on the gas pedal and tried to move. Allegedly tried to run over an officer. You know how they go. He opened fire. But no, the thing is, they're saying knowingly, like you knew a baby was in the car because of the simple fact that she held the baby up.
You telling me she used her baby as a human shield?
No.
That's
man.
what some people
No.
saying.
She
They
was showing them. She was like, don't
That's
shoot.
exactly what she was doing.
Bro, I'm sorry.
shoot.
Look, hold on.
No,
hold
but
on.
that's
Hold on.
not
Let me
when
stop.
the dude shit. He just
just
let
saying.
the police
I'm
officer
just
know it's the
saying.
baby.
A
And then-
respectful
It's the
parent
person whoever
is
stepped on
not
the
going to
gas.
stick your baby up like this. You are going to cover your baby and go like this and say, no, don't shoot. I have a child. You're not holding your baby up in front of the gun. Like, hey, please don't
The
shoot.
cop pulls
my
out the
child.
gun, you go.
Nah.
The baby up.
Now, for one, when she held the baby up, there was no so-called gun present.
Brother, it does not matter. You're not holding your child in front of you if you are a protected,
understand, but
well-deserved
okay,
parent.
okay,
Like it does.
okay.
Like there's no reason to hold your child up in front of you. What are you blocking?
Well, hey, this is what people, you know what I'm saying, the stories and people say that's what she did. I don't, as you heard me saying, I don't know. But I just know they stormed the Walmart. They vandalized the Walmart. Police officers had to protect the people inside and pepper spray and all types of stuff.
Johnny, if I ever use you as a shield, make sure they get me and make sure they double tap. All right. Jesus.
But yet again, they want us to boycott Walmart, and you know what I'm saying, because
look, if we're gonna boycott Walmart for anything, it's because they're not 24 hours anymore. All right? If there's any fucking reason, it's because they don't have tap pay. All right,
that is true. You know how much that pisses me off?
Dude, I'll do a whole
Bro.
fucking shopping trip and forget I don't have my fucking card on me. Oh my
Yeah, usually
God.
I just use my phone.
Oh, dude, you know how fucking
Gas
pissed
stations
I
have
was?
tap pay, not Walmart.
Right, Walmart has a specific thing that you have to make a Walmart account for so that they can keep track of everything that you get. Fuck them. Just give me tap pay, bitch.
The 24 hours used to be the lick, man.
Dude, tell me about it. 3 a.m. Walmart trips.
I used to go grocery shopping in the middle of the night.
Yeah, because fuck everybody else. Everything's fully stocked. You can walk through, take your time. You're not worried about grandma and auntie's mama sitting there having a conversation while you're trying to walk through the aisle. Oh,
I'm already in the store at 11:50. On me.
that's funny.
Man, they killed the baby though. That's crazy. Y'all smart. She used the baby as a shield. No, I don't.
Yeah, I was about to
believe
say, I'm trying to figure out which is more crazy, using the child as a shield or shooting the child, bro. I've got a twisted sense of humor, and that is fucking with my mental right now.
I just can't think of a person to do that. Hold the baby up like.
Right.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Man.
Don't shoot. Please don't shoot.
I let y'all know it's a baby in the car. Boom, put my baby in the seat. Still drove off and still got a blind. But that's just from what I heard. I mean, from what sounded more.
I hate to ask the question.
Huh?
But was they stealing?
So that far, I haven't heard nothing back yet.
I hate to ask the question, but you know you gotta.
But see, that's why I'm waiting on at least one of my two lawyers to do a video, because then some evidence have to drop. Right now, that's the story of what happened, and you know what I'm saying. I don't know how much of the story that I told you is 100% true and which is fairy tale. I'm just telling you from what happened.
Is that why you use the word allegedly so much?
Yeah, because I don't want nobody like, oh, he believed the story. No, I don't believe nothing. I don't know. You know, I wasn't there. I don't shop at Walmart. I'm a Target person. I ain't gonna lie.
Because that is kind of hard to believe, though, that they would use the baby as a shield.
Well, like I said, like I tried to let y'all know, and y'all keep saying shield. That's not the intention. I think the more from how I heard it is like she just held her baby up just to let the police officers
No, that's what
know,
I feel. That's how I
period.
feel.
Like, hey, there's the baby in the car, period. Like, before you even think about shooting, doing anything, let us know we didn't steal. Old girl got the receipt, blah, blah, blah. There's a baby in the car. Let us go. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But that's more how it sounds. And
I can't hear jack shit.
I know.
Are you guys able to turn the volume up on your end?
Turn it up.
No, it should either.
You should be able to hit a button and make sure that we can hear it, because nobody hears it.
It should automatically pull audio if you're sharing the whole.
I mean, yeah, normally, so I really don't know what's going on.
You guys can't hear it?
No.
Here, I got you. I'll pull it over.
Okay. Here, I'll let.
Gas prices dropping though.
They're gonna go back up.
Why would you wish that on y'all?
I don't.
You
wish that. Fucking the deal fell through with Iran. The straits closed again.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what some dude argued with me on what's called it. Like the straits closed. I said straits been closed. America's been still pushing ships through. So what? This it?
Yeah. Pull me over. It's got the gas prices and all. Look.
Okay. I don't know where my I don't know where my mouth is.
A child is dead and another person is hurt after a police shooting tied to a shoplifting investigation at a Mississippi Walmart. The Tate County Sheriff's Office responded to a report of shoplifting at the store in Senonobia yesterday afternoon. According to the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, responding officers attempted to stop a fleeing vehicle, but the driver drove toward them. Officers fired at the vehicle as it fled. The vehicle then arrived at a nearby hospital. A child was pronounced dead at the scene, and another person was critically injured. Authorities have promised full transparency in their investigation.
Yeah, I think I guess the driver caught one in the, I don't know, the hip, stomach, somewhere in this area or something. Something like 2 to 3 rounds were let off or something. I don't know. But yeah, as you know what I'm saying, you hear the news report, of course they're not gonna say, well, she held the baby. But that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting on, cameras to come out and whatever. And then I'll cover the story a little bit deeper and talk about it. Obviously, I'm so tired of hearing the Carmelo Anthony case because, the video came out.
What did the video show? I never even seen. What did
You
it
never
show?
seen? Oh, Lord.
What did it show? Did y'all see it?
I don't pay attention to that case.
Nope.
Damn.
It's very blurry. You can.
And it came out after the trial, huh? Oh, that's crazy. That's
Where of course they're gonna release it to the public after the trial.
Are you able to pull up the video?
Of the trial? I mean, of the
No, of the blurry video.
I should.
Man, they released a video. This major news, ain't it?
No.
No, it's too blurry.
Let me see. Where is that guy? I know I don't watch YouTube that damn much. Just like 100 videos later. All right, gentlemen. This is the video that they released. Obviously, the yellow tent is right here. Is the tent where it all went down.
Man, you can't see this shit. How you supposed to know who is who?
Because he had a gray white hoodie on. This is them right here. This is the scuffle right here. You see him pop up and hop out.
Who was that?
That's Carmelo Anthony.
That's him running after stabbing him.
Yeah. So this is basically what they seen in court. Okay. This is the only so-called video that they have.
So this after the fact?
What? Yeah, this right here is after the fact. This is them come and get him like, hey, you need to come back because what he doing, and everybody's pointing him out.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover.
I'm trying to see Ed Lover.
We blessed, man. You know, right now.
I mean, that's how really short it is, y'all.
But what's the point of showing the after? You know what I'm saying?
Because of the uproar. You know, I mean, basically all tribes.
My problem is whoever re-uploaded this put those dumbass borders right there. Is there like more to the edges of the video? Because like it, I mean, you guys can't see what I'm pointing at, but where the tent is at is in the corner, and there's those fucking borders right there.
The streets are talking.
I'm particularly surprised
to focus on what exactly happened.
Dallas attorney David Cole has handled appeals for decades. He says he was not surprised with how the murder trial of Carmelo Anthony played.
Oh shit, wasn't looking.
You know,
all right, this right.
And if you can see right here, that little dugout place, when it started raining, Carmelo Anthony and his team ran in there, but they were told by officials they had to leave out of there. So we're going to see them now leave out of that area. But as you can see, it's not raining hard. It may be a light drizzle, but it's not raining as hard as some people were making it seem. And you see these other tents right next to that dugout area too. They're highlighting Carmelo Anthony coming out of the dugout because officials told him and that team they couldn't be in there. So that's where you see everybody leaving out. Now he passes one tent.
As you see, like there's no big rush, like you say, with the raid part, because a lot of people was making a deal about the raid because it was raided. These kids was rushing to try to get out the raid, like it was really a big issue. And as we see, he just walking like a sprinkler.
He passes a second tent. And now we're going to split to another camera angle. Now I had to put the video right here.
Pause it. And this is why you see that weird ass angle from the what you call it view. But like most people do, and he's going to explain this, he's going to zoom in for us and stuff like that.
Because all the commotion happens under the tent and we're zoomed out pretty far. So I'm going to zoom in as close as we can so we can see what's happening in that tent. Because as of right now, Carmelo Anthony's in that tent and is being approached by the other boys asking him to leave. Here it is zoomed in as close as possible. Now, Carmelo Anthony's already there and they're asking him to leave and they're having a conversation. Now, he's not really surrounded, but remember, there were other teams already in there when he came to sat down. Now, there's no commotion. It seems like everybody's just talking. You really can't distinguish who's who at this particular point in time. So all those people are saying it's clear that it's self-defense. I just don't see that here. You see some movement in the background. You really can't tell who's who, but we know for a fact Carmelo Anthony is back there sitting down and they're asking him to leave. Now, remember, witnesses said they asked him to leave about 15 times during this particular point in time. So I don't know what's going on. Other teams are now coming into view, looking to see what's happening. And again, there's not you don't see a struggle. You don't see any crazy movements. It just seems like they're all talking, trying to get this guy to leave. Again, if you're looking at this, it doesn't look like there's any struggle or anything that's happening under the tent. It looks like they're continuing to have some type of dialogue. There's a couple of people moving back there, but doesn't seem like anybody's surrounded. Doesn't seem like there's any pushing or shoving going on. Now, at this moment, you can see a push. You can literally see a push, and you can see Carmelo Anthony, what looks like a push, but actually stabs the kid, and then he exits the tent. Now, they're going to highlight him here, and he's going to run away. So now, you've seen the video. These people were claiming that Carmelo Anthony was jumped, and they can see it clearly. It was obvious, right?
So that was the main thing.
Is that like lawyers claiming that that he was jumped, or is that just the random retards that we saw last time?
The random retards.
The random retards.
Okay.
Only people that's after watching that video, after everything that has happened with the trial, only retards are still saying that he got jumped. It's a clear version out there, but somebody erased that off. Some other dude saying all them other people down there in tent had their phones on and recording, and Metcalf have all them people over and threatened them, and so that all them kids erased it. I mean, like, it's amazing.
Damn.
But y'all seen it for yourselves as much as what the jury has seen. People that actually was in the courtroom when they say they seen the tape.
That's unfortunate, man.
You know what I'm saying? Has a Bible resource. This is exactly what y'all seen, is what they seen and what they described.
Yeah, the motherfucker's going to jail.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. For real. Like, you just can't be stabbing people. You know, you can't be stabbing people.
We can't stab nobody no more. What has this world come to?
Punch him. Then he gonna stab you.
I mean, leave it. But hey, look at her. You wasn't in no threat situation, so to say. You know, 21 witnesses hit the stand, and nobody said that you was in a threat. Everybody said there was a push, and then there was a stab. We seen it. It was very blurry, but you did it 100%. I definitely seen with my own eyes. It did not look like a jump. But then hell, you know, it wasn't clear. So I still can be wrong at the same time saying this is what I seen. I don't know. It just amazed me that we still gotta have this argument, or there's still argument, especially on Talk of the Tick. This shit is just ridiculous. Well, we're here. We got the FIFA World Cup. America looks beautiful. Things are going so all right, whatever, you know what I'm saying? People got things to complain about.
Gas going down.
You know, hey, summer's here, baby. Couple of days, we're going to be celebrating white history.
You celebrate what?
Huh?
White History Month.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know that. Well, of course y'all know that. Anyway,
They don't know that.
and with that, I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anytime that you're watching this. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Until next time, we coming back stronger than ever. And with that, I'm going to say good night.
Good night, Capiche.
This motherfucker is locked.
Talking, I'm in love, baby.